Hello Cancerians, and thanks for joining me for the April of 2021 Taroscopes with Psychic Messages. This is Vickieverlie, the Rock and Roll Prophetess, and we are going to get rolling with the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, which is my own design. Then we're going to pull a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, your animal totem for the month. If you are a level 2 Patreon supporter, there's going to be 3 more cards pulled from the beautiful Tree of Life Tarot, illustrated by Tony Carmine Salerno. Beautiful deck. I'm really loving this deck. Alright, so this is for our Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising, Cancer Moon for the month of April. These cards have been shuffled in between the readings, and now I'm just going to do a real loose shuffle. Oops, this one first, then this one. And I'm going to allow Spirit to just show us the cards that want to come out for our Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising, and Cancer Moon. Okay? Alright. So here we go. Alright, so, let's see, this is for Cancer. Yeah, so this would be you. Whether you're male or female, this is the water sign person. So this is the, well, it's going to be Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. But, you know, it's going to represent you, and for the most part. And you're surrounded by some beautiful things. Looks like you have a decision to make here, Cancer. You have a decision to make. And you're looking in the right direction. You're looking in the right direction. You're looking over at the Empress. So the Empress is the card of major abundance, beauty, the harvest, things blooming and blossoming, beauty coming forth. You know, it's just a beautiful, magical card. It can also have to do with your mother, you know, women in the family, mothers, motherhood. Could definitely be somebody turning up pregnant. And it might even be this person who's pregnant, too. This is a Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords could be an air sign person, an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. The other thing I wanted to bring up before we move away from here is that we are having a Scorpio full moon also, because sometimes the Empress it's really the High Priestess is associated with the moon, but oftentimes the Empress has like a moon energy, because moon is also mother. And we are having that full moon in Scorpio, which is a fellow water sign. And that's coming in here on April 26th of this month. So this could be, you might find out that somebody's pregnant, or this could also have to do with health sometimes, especially if it has to do with women's health issues, you know, like anything having to do with the women's reproductive or even breasts or anything like that. This would talk about things going very well and everything turning out okay. Let's start up here at the top first, though. I kind of skipped around a little. The very first card that we do have is the Six of Swords, and this is taking a journey, whether it's a symbolic journey or an actual, you know, or an actual journey of going somewhere. In any case, it's always a journey to something better. You're coming out of the turbulent water and you're moving forward into the peaceful, serene surroundings of smoother sailing. And you really do have your eye on the prize here. You're looking in the right direction. Whenever the Two of Rods comes up, this is a great card because it says, well, you really see your path, you really see the way to go, you really see the direction that you're meant to go in. And it's wide open for you. You're heading in the right direction. That's half the battle. You know, many times we're trying to, you know, force something to go in the wrong direction, and that's where we get frustrated, that's where we get aggravated, that's where things don't go well. But when the Two of Rods, you're in line with the flow, you're heading in the right direction, and therefore things can really go well for you and with greater ease. Somebody's making you an offer, and there's something about the water sign energy, and an offer is coming. Now again, I'm going to refer back to that full moon in Scorpio. It could be around that time frame. But another thing that I will use this card as, many times this card can represent the spirit of a child who is not yet incarnate. The spirit of a child who's hovering around, looking to be born somewhere, and especially when you've got the Page of Cups and the Empress in the same reading, that's, you know, very often that means, you know, somebody's going to turn up pregnant. And this is the soul of the baby that's looking for a body. They're looking for a body. Have strength and have patience, because things are going to turn around. Things are kind of coming back around to the way that you want them to be, or the way that's if you feel like somebody's lost to you, they're not lost to you. You know, they're coming back to you. For some people, this may have been that maybe somebody had a miscarriage, and then, you know, you're going to have another pregnancy, and it could turn out to be, you know, turn out very well for you and be healthy. There's definitely, you know, a conducive energy for giving birth to something that's going to thrive here. And it does not always have to be, you know, birth through the birth canal and popping out a baby either. You know, it's spring in the northern hemisphere anyway. It's spring, and you know, we could be giving birth to all sorts of beautiful things. You know, we're giving birth to all sorts of beautiful things at all times, and viable things that are going to flourish and create more beauty and love and abundance and harmony and positive energy in our lives. Maybe a long time coming. You know, with these cards here, I could say it's been a long time coming. Could be 8. Could be waiting around for 8 months, 8 years. You know, since the 8th month of August would have been. You know, you might have been waiting around since last August. And then finally, it's popping. I mean, that again could be the pregnancy. You know, you might have found out you were pregnant in August, and now we're going to give birth this month for some people. Of course, it'll be different for everybody, but let's go ahead and do our shuffle for our animal totem. For our Cancerian peeps, let's see what's happening for Cancer for April of 2021. Here we go, I got it finally, the turtle. The turtle is very much, it's water and earth, but it's very much a earth, it's very much a grounding in the earth kind of a time frame. It's earth sign, you know, could be an earth sign person showing up. Now we will be moving into earth sign time when we get to from towards the end of April, like the 19th or 20th, we'll be moving into the sign of Taurus. Okay, here's what I wrote initially when I created the card. Gaia, Pachamama, Great Mother, ancient remnant of a bygone era, knowledge of the ancestors, deliberate, slow, and steady movement. And I always put it over here, and it's interesting, deliberate, slow, and steady movement. And that that ties in very much to the strength card. Slow and steady, you know, patience. The very first word on the top here is patience, fortitude. All of these can be applied to the turtle energy as well. The thing about the turtle, though, you know, they're water. I show them swimming in the water, but they walk around on the earth too. So you're a water sign. And this, I think the turtle energy, see, Turtle Island in the Native Americans is North America. The United States, North America is Turtle Island. It's a land, you know. So majority of the viewers live on Turtle Island here. You know, I live on Turtle Island, and it's the land. It's grounding it in the land. It's not just the that water energy. That's, you know, there's something that's in the water energy, which is emotional or in spirit still, like this the Page of Cups, that is going to be grounded into the earth and grounded into the reality. The other thing about it is we've got this journey card here, and the turtle does carry their home on their back too. So for some of you, there could be a move coming up, maybe, but it might be more as we get into the earth sign time frames, you know, a little bit later in April. But for some of you, you may be moving. The fact that they carry their home on their back too, this could be like maybe you're going to be getting one of those RVs and driving around, or one of those little tiny homes, or, you know, maybe you're going to be traveling around from place to place. I know we're not doing as much of that nowadays with the COVID and everything, but you know, that's for some people that could apply. Okay, so I'm going to start shuffling, and we're going to get our 3 more cards from the Tarot of Light. You can find out all about Patreon and everything below, and all the stuff that I do, the decks, the cards, the books, and t-shirts and whatnot, if you're interested. If you do enjoy my content and would like to subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. That really helps me out. And thank you for everything that you do by liking, sharing, commenting with my videos, and I do appreciate it, and it keeps this channel going. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. I want you to have the best month ever of April, and don't worry, be happy. You know, there's things are blooming and things are on the horizon that, you know, maybe not showing up here right away, but they're in the works. Things that you've been really waiting for quite a long time for many of you, all right? All right, Cancers, have a great month, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.